How do you want to get started?
Hey guys.
Hi. Hi. Yeah. How is it like, because you guys have like a beautiful 10-minute pas de deux at the start, like male on male partnering and sort of dancing with each other in that way. It's quite different to what we usually do.
You know, male-male partnering is not something we do very often. It's really different. Like, I love partnering, but to be the person who is partnered, it's like, it's hard to like you have to surrender to that.
And I get lifted, like poor Mason lifts me, and I'm like, oh my God. But
Lucy does a full press with me. It's bizarre.
You have to surrender to like yourself to the partner, and I'm used to be the one like behind going
Yeah, it's a learned skill to be partnered.
You don't realise what the girls actually do, like how much you really do just like sit up and just like look up and hope that while they lift
Someone's
you way
there.
above their head.
Yeah.
It's like a lot of trust.
I think of all the times I've like told a partner like just do nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like, it's not that simple.
No. I feel like there's a very like clear reason why it's an all male cast, and I think that's in what Wayne is saying. I love the themes of like duty and what's expected of you as men, and I think that's what I feel, especially in my character, is I'm coming in as someone who's a little bit different to the expectations of the men and the group that you are the leader of.
Yeah.
That outsider.
Yeah, and so I like that to me it's about like the expectations and the pressure men have from each other.
Yeah, well, I was just thinking like, because people have asked like, oh, what do you think the narrative is? Because I think probably especially, perhaps in contrast to some of Wayne's other work, it seems like there's more of a narrative.
Yeah.
But I don't know, I think I agree with you. There's maybe instead of thinking about a narrative, I'm thinking more about themes, or like you being the outsider, us being sort of this group which perhaps is like the norm or something. And playing on those things of like duty and what's expected. I think less about a narrative and more about certain themes or certain dynamics amongst the group.
Yeah, I really love being able to play a character or do this piece where I can be a little bit more of the like tender man.
Yeah.
It's like it's not as if the point isn't to subvert a stereotype and like let's see what happens when two men are together. Like it's not that's not the point. It's really just putting two men together.
Yeah.
And I kind of relate to that. So I find that really refreshing to dance tenderly and be kind of a bit more emotional, a bit more soft. It doesn't take away from any part of my maleness, my manness. I think that's really great.
I guess that's what this piece sort of talks a lot about as well. You know, what is this sort of idea of masculinity and, you know, this pack mentality. You know, when men are together, there has to be this puff your chest and like,
dominance sort of.
And someone different comes into this group.
Yeah.
It does really sort of have a comment on sort of society's views on what masculinity is. It's got some big questions. Big themes it tackles. I think people come away, you know, thinking a little bit more about society.
But I think that's always the best work to do. Hey, like, not that it makes the easy, lighter stuff any less fulfilling, but I love doing this work because, well, one, I love it to watch it. I think it's an amazing piece. But also to be a part of something that really challenges people.
Totally.
And why shouldn't you? You should come to the theatre and be challenged and not just like be given something easily.
And I think, you know, that's the magic of the triple bills that we do. You know, there's sort of something for everyone, especially in this program. You know, all the three works are completely different. So, this starts the evening off in a dramatic way.
It's a good opener, isn't it?
Yeah, totally.
And then things sort of cheer up from there.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, that's that on that. Buy your tickets, take the ride.
You should come to Instruments of Dance.